So we've taken our screencast presentation of all the work we've done from our Google Doc, our Google presentation, used QuickTime to create a screencast, trimmed it to the right length, and now uploaded it to YouTube. Now what we want to do is we want to do a quick edit just to make it a little bit more professional. So let's go to our video manager by clicking this button here. And then down here we've got this word create. So let's click on create. And then we're going to go to video editor. So now we're in our video editor. Now let's give this a title. And we can change that title. We can add to that title later on. And now what we're going to do is we're going to drag our original video into the timeline. So let's drag that in there. Okay. On this screen, we can do some quick fixes. We can add some filters. We can add some text. We can play with the audio within the presentation. But once you're done, you can click on this X and close that. From this screen, we can add a transition. Now I want to do a crossfade. So I'm going to add a crossfade at the beginning. And let's make that crossfade about 2 seconds. There you can see it's coming in. And let's put a crossfade at the end. So it crossfades out as well. And then we can close that. We could add titles here if we wanted to. I'm going to leave the titles, but I'm going to add some music to this. So let's add some music. Now we can listen to some of the music here. And we want to find a piece of music that's the length of our video. So 55 seconds. So let's have a look as if we can find a music. I'm going to look for ambient. And then we want something that's about 55 seconds long. So let's scroll down. And there's one here that's 1 minute 11. So let's drag that into the audio here. And we want to probably change the volume and bring the volume down just a little bit so it doesn't overpower the speech. And we can close that, and there we have our video. Once we're done, we can click on Create Video, and your video will then be created. It's going to take a bit of time to process, but while you're doing that, while it is processing, we can go back to your channel. We can look at the video manager. Now we have 2 videos here. We have our original one, and we have our new one here. Go into this, go into our new one. We need to give it an appropriate name, and then a description, and then tags. So let's do that now. So Rivers Around the World by Richard Poth. And then we can add a little bit more, so if anybody wants to search this. And how about we put the different rivers, Amazon, Nile, and Thames. So we can take that, we can put that as our first line in our description. Now in our description, what I recommend is we put the information from our Google Doc. So here is our paragraph. So let's take that paragraph, we copy that, and we place that into our description. Now we have a description of that. We could put more information in if we want to, but I'm going to leave it at that. Now in the tags, we want to use the highlighted words. So let's do that. Nile is the first one. So let's copy that and paste Nile. And then we can go ahead and do all the different tags. Okay, so there's all our tags. It's worth putting tags in because it gives those that are searching the ability to find things, find your video. Okay, while we're doing this, we can see that the video has now processed and completed, but let's go to the advanced settings here and just check the advanced settings. So we can allow comments here. We can change some of these if we want to. Let's change the category to education. Translations, if we want it to be translated into a different language, we can select that there. But basic info, this is what we want. And then we can click done. Now bearing in mind that our video is still a private video. We haven't changed that yet. We can click on our video, and there is our screencast video of Rivers Around the World.